Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. That intrepid explorer in time and space, Captain Zero, travels back to the Earth year 1770 to guard the life of an American icon. Stand by for action as Captain Zero meets Daniel Boone.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere, in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth, stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
What's that Indian up to, Captain?
You caught me, Jet. Swing the focus 180 degrees. Let's see if we can find out what he's looking at.
Yes, sir.
There. Get a close-up.
Captain, looks like a young boy. I bet he's only about 8 or 9 years old.
Inside. Right fresh, too. Must be one of the Delawares hunting around here. Now I can practice tracking a real Indian.
Daniel!
Daniel?
I'm a-coming as fast as I can.
Always in the woods. Thou art as fleet as a deer when thou art off to the woods, but thou dost amble along like a cow when 'tis time to come home.
But I found some Indian signs, Mother, and I was tracking them.
And what wouldst thou do if thou did catch up with him?
I'd capture him with my javelin.
Thou mayest stun rabbits and turkeys with thy knob-headed javelin, but not Indians.
But I'm tired of hunting rabbits and chipmunks. I want to hunt deer and bear.
When thou art older and wiser, Daniel.
Yes, sir. But why do I have to come in so early?
I have thy lessons to do. The sun will be setting soon, and thou knowest there may be strange Indians prowling about. Put up thy things.
Yes, sir. I'm not afraid of no Indians. Besides, the Indians around here are all friendly. I haven't met one yet that wasn't.
Thou art forgetting about the mountain Indians. Thou knowest that sometimes they come scouting through here to see what we settlers are up to.
I've never seen any.
Not many who see them live to tell about it. Wash thy hands and face.
Yes, sir. But I'll sure be glad when I'm old enough to have a gun. Who are they, Captain?
I'm not certain, Jet, but I've got a pretty good idea. What's the setting on the time machine?
Pennsylvania, in the year 1743.
That checks. What's the exact longitude and latitude?
Longitude 75 degrees, 45 minutes, 50 seconds north. Latitude 40 degrees, 15 minutes, 10 seconds west.
Uh-huh. Get the map of Pennsylvania on the microfilm.
Pennsylvania.
Now, that location is on the outskirts of the little settlement of Redding. Just as I thought. That boy we've been watching is young Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Right. And in the year 1743, he was just 9 years old. Apparently, he's already a pretty good hunter with that knob-headed javelin of his.
But what about that Indian we saw? He didn't look very friendly to me. What do you suppose he's up to?
I don't know, Jet. Maybe we better stay on the view screen and find out.
He's not there now.
Refocus back to the cabin. We'll see what develops.
How am I ever going to be a great hunter and explorer if I have to come in the house every time the sun goes down?
If thou would spend as much time on thy lessons as thou dost in the woods, maybe thou could become a reader in the Quaker church.
But, Mother, I don't want to be a reader. I want to hunt, trap, explore, and maybe even cross the mountains to the west.
Darling, thou art a little boy yet. Thou hast thy whole life to be a hunter.
But I wanted to get started.
Right now, thou best get started on thy lessons. Thy father and brothers will be home soon.
But, Mother, may I not practice tracking in the woods a little while longer? I won't go too far.
I have thy lessons coming first, Daniel.
Lessons. What does a hunter and explorer need with reading, writing, arithmetic? I'm already learning the lessons I'm going to need. Right now, I can throw a tomahawk and ride a horse bareback. And Father is showing me how to forge tools in a blacksmith shop. And I even know how to repair a gun. Spelling.
Daniel?
Yes, ma'am?
I am going out to milk the cows. But when I return, I shall want to hear thee spell.
But milking a cow is my turn, Mother.
Spell beaver for me, Daniel?
Yes, ma'am. B-E-V-E-R?
No.
B-E-E-V-E-R?
Thou will tend to thy lessons, and I will tend to the milking.
B-E-A-V-E-R. Well, at least I can trap a beaver, even if I can't spell it. Someday I'll have 1 million acres of land, just for trapping, hunting, and fishing. I'll be right in the forest and spelling.
Daniel?
Yes, I'm studying.
One of the cows has gone into the woods. Old Clara. I will leave thy lessons and go and fetch her back.
Yes, sir. I'd better take my javelin just in case.
Now do not go too far, Daniel. If old Clara is lost, I do not want thee lost, too.
Yes, sir. Here, Clara, Clara, Clara. Here, Clara, here, Clara. Here, Clara, here, Clara. even find any tracers through here. Wait a minute. I must be lost. I've made so many tracks around here, I don't know which is which.
Stop. No run. No afraid. Me Delaware. Me friend.
But why do you have your knife out?
Me medicine man. Me get plants. Dig roots. Get bark. Make medicine for tribe. Look, stop, dig. All time, look, stop, dig. There, plant for medicine.
Yeah, that's yellow roots for sore eyes.
You know.
Sure, my mother boils the roots and uses the yellow water.
Me do like same.
Glory, I thought you were a mountain Indian.
No, me Delaware. Tell by beads. Me friend, white man.
I'm sure glad.
Small boy in deep woods. Bad, get lost. Maybe bad Indian in deep wood.
I think I am lost. I was looking for one of our cows and well.
Cow find other way home. Cow smart. You know how find north?
Well, I could if I could see the sun or the North Star.
Maybe no sun, no star. Come. Look, broke twig. You come this way. There you turn stone.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
You make big trail.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see it now.
Bad Indian find you easy. Must learn leave no signs. Break trail. Swing on vine. When cross stream, walk in water. When near camp, cover trail. Leaves. You learn, or no live long in bad Indian country.
Man, I sure wouldn't want to live in the forest with Indians around.
Well, the Delawares are pretty friendly, Jess. In fact, it was through them that young Boone learned how to live in the woods, like an Indian, and how to think like an Indian, so that when he later moved into the wilderness of Kentucky, he was well able to live off the forest and protect himself and his friends against Indians who weren't quite so friendly.
Captain, before you shut down the time machine, do you suppose we could pick up Daniel Boone in Kentucky after he grew up?
Well, I don't know. We can try. I think I saw something in here that should be able to give us an exact look. Here it is. Okay, reset the time machine for the year 1770, June the 11th, about 5 p.m.
Yes, sir.
I'll set the location.
All set, sir.
Good, and stand by to move ahead. Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Stand by. Activate the cycle reactor. Good. 1750, 55, 1760. Check microphase.
1/2 MV.
Increase 3/4. Stand by. 1767, 68, 69. Steady. 1770. Cut the cycle reactor and lock it. Now set the sound wave segregator and patch it into the time machine audio so we can hear what's happening.
Yes, sir. All set, sir.
Good. Stand by to activate the view screen. Bring up the plate currents. Increase the gain on the vertical axis. Check image acceleration. It's coming in. There it is. We're right on target.
D. Boone killed a bar on this tree June 11, 1770. Golly, Daniel Boone never did learn to spell very well, did he?
No, but he learned a great many other things yet. Look, there he is. 26 years later, one of America's greatest pioneers.
Kentucky. Plenty of land, plenty of game. A place a man would be proud to call home.
Well, Finley, no signs of Indians around here yet. I reckon we're safe another night.
Good. I'm too darn tired to move.
You wouldn't be so tired if there was a pack of Shawnees or Cherokees on your trail.
I ain't so sure.
You know, Finley, I'll be ever beholden to you for telling me about Kentucky. If you hadn't come through the Atkins Valley when you did, I might still be sitting there paying high taxes and getting crowded out with a neighbor almost every 20 miles.
Score's even, Daniel. Oh, I might have come back by way of the Ohio River again, but I'd never found my way overland if it hadn't been for you.
Thank you, Finley.
Made a good haul today, Daniel. Wonder how the others are making out.
Oh, about the same, I reckon. We better head back to the main camp. Don't want to be split up too long.
What's the matter, you worried? About Indians? Why, we haven't seen one on the whole trip.
Better to be worried about him before you see him, Finley. Might be too late after. Did you cover our trail leading in here?
Oh, there ain't no need for that. There ain't no Indians around here. Besides, I was making me some new traps. Now, I made some buttes, too. I hauled down some saplings, bent them down, rigged them up with vines. Boy, if anything gets caught in those, they're going to be hanging in the air before they know what happened. I figured to have me some more pelts before we go back in the morning.
You better cover our trail leading in here, or we might not be around here in the morning.
Oh, there ain't no Indian going to follow that trail.
You know, Finley, you look mighty peculiar with no hair, or, no scalp.
Well, I reckon there's no harm in scattering a few leaves around.
Kentucky. Plenty of elbow room. Plenty of breathing space. Indians will know I'm going to settle out here one day.
Even I could cover a trail better than that.
There ain't no Indians around here. These two all fired cautious. Panther. Well, if he comes around here tonight, he'll find himself swinging in one of my traps. I better watch my step or I'll be swinging in one myself. Getting close to camp. Better be more careful.
They're all salted down and ready to pack in the morning. Hope you covered our trail in here.
I'm all tuckered out. Let's eat.
No fires till after dark. Indians might see the smoke.
We ain't seen an Indian since we've been in Kentucky.
Maybe they don't know we're here. Let's not tell them. That sound like a wolf to you?
Of course. What else could it be?
Ain't so sure. Some Indians are mighty clever at making animal calls.
Yeah, and I heard lots of wolves, and that's a wolf. You're just a little skittish about staying in the same camp 2 nights in a row.
Maybe, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I want to do some scouting over the next ridge. You want to come?
Not me. I'm going to sit right here. Nobody can make me move.
All right, I'll be back before dark. Keep your eyes open.
Don't worry about me, Dan. I wonder where that jerky deer meat is. Oh. We ain't seen an Injun in a month. I don't know what he's so all-fired cautious about.
Laboratory.
Captain, could you come over to the rocket lab for a minute? We're running a test on your new fuel formula.
Okay, Tetro. I'll be right there. Now look, Jet. You can watch the view screen just as long as you like. But be sure to cut down the power on the time machine when you're through.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Criminy, there are Indians around there. Look at that. He feels safe enough, all right. Criminy, then they didn't cover the trail to their camp too well, and that Indian found it. Man, he could be a scout for a whole tribe. War paint, too. Tetro!
Yes, Jet.
Let me talk to the captain. Hurry!
He just left me, Jet. He's on his way back there now.
Well, get a hold of him and tell him I've materialized myself to Kentucky.
Wait a minute, Jet. Wait a minute.
There isn't time. I've got to cover a trail.
Jet, wait. Jet, wait.
Man, I've just got time to cover the trail before that Indian comes around the bend.
Strange white man cover trail. Him God! Him vanish!
Transforming from electrical impulses, beginning to materialize. He's coming in. He's in. Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. Man, you caught me just in time. Those traps really worked.
You certainly found out the hard way. Couldn't you wait until I got back here?
But an Indian found the trail into camp. And Finley was sound asleep. There just wasn't time to wait for you. So I materialized myself back and, well, I stepped into Finley's trap.
Certainly did.
But did you see that Indian?
Yeah. I imagine he thought you were some sort of great white spirit when you disappeared.
I almost was.
Well, next time, wait for me.
Yes, sir. But, Captain, what about that Indian? Did he find Finley?
I don't know. I was so concerned about you that I forgot all about him. Stand by to activate the view screen.
Yes, sir.
What kind of an animal was that?
Expecting somebody, Finley?
Me? No. But I just heard the gall darndest sound I ever heard.
Might have been a female panther. They make an awful screech. Ain't heard one around here before, though.
Well, I don't know, Dan, but I'm glad you're here.
I didn't find no signs of Indians around the ridge. I got a notion they're not far off, though. What do you say we get started? Never like to spend 2 nights in the same place.
All right, Dan, anything you say.
Let's get packing.
White God come. White God go. White man must be nearby. Me go learn tribe. White man in Kentucky.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna have me 1,000,000 acres for hunting and trapping.
What about the Indians, Daniel?
Finley, I know Kentucky is a hunting ground for the Shawnees and the Cherokees, but it's a gateway to the West. Kentucky's worth fighting for. And if I have to, I'll do some of that fighting.
Man, I sure wouldn't want to go exploring in that country.
Not many men would, yet. But Daniel Boone was a man who could take care of himself in any country.
Did he ever get that 1,000,000 acres he dreamed of?
No. He spent so much time fighting the Indians off of other people's land that he never found the time to file a proper claim to his own. Out of the millions of acres of land Daniel Boone explored, not one remained his. And he not only explored the entire area of Kentucky, but he also established the boundaries and persuaded the Indians to make a peace treaty. And he built the great wilderness road, which paved the way westward for other people to follow.
Well done, Well, Star Cadets, the first phase of our mission was a rousing success. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. We continue to assist Captain Zero as he travels back to Earth's ancient past to ensure history follows its proper course. Stand by for action as Captain Zero meets William the Conqueror.
Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Ferdinand de Lesseps, French statesman, born 1805, died 1894. Built Suez Canal for France. Failed in attempt to build Panama Canal.
Is that what you wanted to know?
Golly, how many names are in this file?
About 900,000 at the moment, but we'll increase it as we go along.
Man, could I operate it?
You think you can?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cardinal Armand Jean de Richelieu Duplessis.
Man, what a mouthful.
Duplessis. Duplessis. Duplessis.
Captain!
Duplessis. 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 Duplessis.
Just need a little adjustment, that's all.
With a name like that, no wonder.
Cardinal Richelieu was a name to be reckoned with in the 16th century, Jeff. Try the next one.
Renaud Duplessis, French nobility, born in the year 1020, died in 1046. Attempted to assassinate William of Normandy.
That's enough for now.
Wait a minute, Captain. Wasn't William of Normandy later called William the Conqueror when he conquered England?
That's right, the Battle of Hastings in 1066.
Would you mind if I hear the rest of that?
Certainly not. I didn't know you were so interested.
The plot to assassinate William was conceived in the castle of Renaud Duplessis on October 12, 1046, between Duplessis and Guy of Burgundy. The attempt on William's life was made in Duplessis' hunting lodge at Boulogne, and but for the interference of an unknown jester, William of Normandy would never have lived to become William the Conqueror.
And but for the interference of an unknown jester. What does that mean?
I don't know exactly.
Criminy! What do you suppose happened?
You've got me, Jeff. But there's one sure way to find out. Stand by and activate the time machine.
Yes, sir.
Set it for October the 12th, 1046. Normandy.
Where's that?
On the coast of France. Bring up the thermogauge and stand by to activate the cycle reactor.
Yes, sir.
Tetro.
Yes, sir.
Stand by for operation of the time machine.
Yes, sir.
Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Ready in the electro chamber?
All ready, sir.
Stand by for signal. Activate the cycle reactor. Steady. Good. We're cracking the fourth dimension and projecting back into time. 1900, 18, 17, 16, 15, we're going back. 14, 13, 12, 11, 1046. Cut the cycle reactor and lock it. Level power, Tetro.
All secure, Captain.
Good. Set the sound wave segregator and patch it into the time machine audio.
Yes, sir. All set, Captain.
Stand by to activate the view screen.
Yes, sir.
Bring up the target voltage to 9.83 and increase image acceleration. There it is. The castle of Grenault du Plessis. Let's see if there's anyone around. Stand by to refocus.
Yes, sir.
There's young du Plessis and Guy of Burgundy right there, plotting the murder of William of Normandy 20 years before he became William the Conqueror.
Man.
Jet, set the language rectifier to Old Norman.
Yes, sir.
Bring up the volume on the sound wave segregator.
Hatred has sharpened my wits, and I will see him dead ere this week is out.
You really detest the Duke William, don't you, friend Burgundy? I, too, wish him dead. But I do not understand your hatred. You grew up together. He is your cousin. He treats you well. He loads you with gifts, honors.
Gifts, honors, bah. It is power I want to place thee, and so do you. This upstart son of Robert the Devil stands between me and the dukedom. Had I but Normandy, I would soon conquer Angers. Brittany and Flanders would soon drop like ripe plums into my lap. And then, who knows? England is less than 7 leagues over the water.
England? Oh, sure, you cannot hope.
Attention!
Greetings.
Duke de Burgundy and Grenault du Plessis. Well met, gentlemen. Duke William finds your hunting lodge much to his pleasure, Duke du Plessis. And we need not caution you that his presence there must be kept a secret between us. It is good to have friends we can trust. Good day, gentlemen.
Oui, Baron. A good day for murder.
Come. Jet, refocus inside the castle to du Plessis' study.
Only first, we must dispose of Duke William, eh?
Ah, oui.
And now is the time to strike du Plessis, while William is your guest, hunting in your forest, far from his royal troops in Falais.
Ah, oui, but how will we accomplish this deed? I would not like to meet him with swords. And he sleeps most lightly. An ambush, perhaps.
Do not be gross, du Plessis. There is no need for this sword, or the dagger, or the feathered arrow. Besides, a much more subtle weapon can be used among friends.
What did you have in mind?
This, my friend.
Poison?
Yes. This little vial contains the cure to all our troubles.
Oui, but how do we administer this cure?
Simple. Duke William is staying at your hunting lodge near Vallon, is he not?
Ah, oui, but
we will join him there as a gesture of our friendship and loyalty. It will be no trouble at all to slip a little of the cure into his wine.
Ah, oui, but we must be cautious.
Put your fear aside, du Plessis. He will suspect nothing. Are we not his friends?
Ah, oui. Good friends. To the end.
Come, du Plessis. Our patient awaits the cure.
Ah, oui. But what if something should go wrong?
We will arrange to have a few of your guards nearby should the patient require surgery. But best we handle the deed in secret. Come.
Jet.
Yes, sir?
Stand by to refocus to du Plessis' hunting lodge at Boulogne.
Yes, sir.
Bring up the target voltage. Increase plate power. There it is. Du Plessis' hunting lodge. Now refocus inside.
Who's that, Captain?
That's William of Normandy before he became William the Conqueror of England. A brilliant military leader and a good and wise lawmaker.
Oui, my lord.
Is my horse ready? I would hunt before supper.
Oui, my lord, your horse is ready. Forgive me, sire.
Yes, Jean?
Perhaps because I am older, I am foolishly cautious, but I cannot help but being concerned for your safety. You have enemies, my lord. And hunting in these forests alone, you cannot help but make a most easy target.
Thank you, Jean. But to enjoy hunting, one cannot be encumbered with squads of soldiers. Do not fear, my faithful friend. My eyes are sharp, my skill is sure, and my horse is fleet. Besides, we have no enemies here. These lands are governed by my friends.
We, so you have said. But sometimes the cloak of friendship conceals the most treacherous of foes, especially when a kingdom is at stake. We know our enemies, but our friends?
Have no fear, Jean. Our enemies know not where we are, and our friends are always welcome. Be not afraid. I will return shortly.
Oui, my lord, but take care.
Don't worry, Jean.
We are expecting no one. So, my lord?
Will you tell the Duke William we await his pleasure?
I am sorry, my lord. Duke William is out hunting.
Is that why you were so lax about opening the door?
I rush to no man's bidding, but my master's.
When will he return?
I do not know, but when he does, I am sure he will be weary and wish to retire at once. May I suggest you come back another
We
time?
will wait. Duke William is always happy to see his friends.
Friends, we...
You may be excused, Jean.
Wait. Would you not like some wine, Duplessis?
Oh, oui. A bottle of wine while we await the Duke.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
I never did like this Jean.
Do you think he suspects our reason for being here?
He is suspicious of everyone, the fool. Even us.
What shall we do?
We could ask him to join us in a toast.
Burgundy, put it away. Someone might come.
There is enough for all.
Put it away.
What is the matter, Duplessis? Are you getting nervous?
You take needless risks. I'm beginning to dislike this whole affair. Jean, what is keeping you?
I was merely seeking a choice bottle, my lords. Our friends deserve only the best. Is there anything else, my lord?
Oui, Jean. May we have one more cup? Thank you. Now. The three of us, a toast to William of Normandy. What is the matter, Jean? Is our company not good enough for you?
If you will forgive me, it so happens I do not drink. By your leave, good night.
Burgundy, are you mad?
No, you fool.
Perhaps we are the fools.
You grow more chicken-hearted every moment. Drink your wine. Not that one, it's poison. This one.
I do not think I care for any. Burgundy, let us quit this business. It's too dangerous.
Calm your chicken heart, Duplessis. Kingdoms are not won without some risk. William will suspect nothing, and once he has drunk the poison, it will be too late. But there is nothing to fear, Duplessis. Are not your guards already in hiding, should we need them? Now listen. When William enters, we will welcome him warmly and propose a toast.
A toast? To what?
Anything. His health, our friendship, his good fortune. What does it matter? I will then fill the cups with wine, at which time you will distract our good Duke William while I administer the poison. Then, after he drinks it, we will dispose of it. On the other hand, Duplessis, perhaps there are other matters to be disposed of first. Just as I suspected. Get out here, spy on me, will you? Quick! Come on your feet, you meddling fool!
Your treacherous plot will never succeed, Burgundy.
No! Who is to stop?
If I but had a sword, I would show you.
Take him outside, Duplessis, and run him through!
Wait. Listen. William must be returning. What shall we do? What shall we do? William is here. What shall we do?
Quiet, Duplessis. Quick, open the lid. Grab his feet.
Burgundy, this is terrible. If I had only known. We will be caught, I know it. We will be caught. Let's get out of here.
It is too late now, Duplessis. Now sit down and try to calm your chicken heart. When William arrives, we will proceed according to plan.
Otherwise, Jean! Jean! William! Guy de Briand! Duplessis! Well met!
William, this is indeed a pleasure.
Jean! Jean!
That's strange.
Oh, forgive me, William. Jean seemed very tired, so I took the liberty of sending him off to sleep.
Oh, then I shall procure the wine.
Oh, wait. Wine we already have. All we need is one more cup. And may I be the first to propose a toast?
But of course. Only first, let me dispose of my bow.
Oui.
You will never get away with it.
Duplessis, get a grip on yourself. Just a few minutes more. And I will be Duke of Normandy.
And when this were over and done with,
and all of France will be mine. And England, too. And I will be known as Guy the Conqueror. Think of it, Duplessis. Guy the Conqueror.
Oui. And what will I be known as?
Unless you pull yourself together, Duplessis, your title will be Grenaud the Chicken-Hearted. Now pour the wine.
But will he not be suspicious if the wine is already poured?
This fool will suspect nothing. And now we need but wait his return.
Cousin Guy and Duplessis, it is indeed good to have you here. How does life fare with you both?
First, Cousin William, a toast.
Agreed. A toast.
A toast?
Oui, a toast.
Oui. A toast.
Now, to us. We are young, strong, and on the threshold of mighty careers. All three of us, perhaps. The great flat plain of the earth lies at our feet, waiting for conquest.
You wax poetic, Cousin Guy, though I know not why you thirst so for conquest.
Carry over from my youth, Cousin William. Come, a toast to your future.
Oui. But first, fill the cup to the brim.
Jack.
Yes, sir?
Stand by to activate the neutralization chamber.
Yes, sir.
And get my ray gun. Good. Okay, Jack. Throw the switch.
Boy, that court jester never did show up.
A toast to all three of us. We have been good friends in the past. May we be good friends in the future. As long as we three shall live.
We? As long as we three shall live.
Don't drink, Duke William. Your cup is poisoned.
Who are you? Where did you come from? How did you enter so quietly?
What does it matter if I've saved your life?
Your dress. Are you a jester?
Call me a jester if you
Look,
like,
Jester,
but...
I know not where you came from, but I suggest you go back the same way.
Wait. If this is a jest, it is not to my liking. You have accused my friends of treason.
Your servant Jean will bear me out. Just lift the lid of that chest there.
William, are you going to let this jester insult your friends and order you about like a common servant? I have already told you Jean is going to assume he is making a fool of you.
Just what is your game, jester? Is this your idea of a joke at my expense?
No. But if the wine isn't poisoned, then surely Burgundy won't mind taking a sip from your cup.
He is babbling, William. Send him on his way, or would you have that I run him through?
Run him through.
Run him through. Run him through.
You seem most anxious to dispose of him. Drink from my cup, friend Burgundy.
Why, of course.
My cup.
If there is poison here, I know not of it. We will let good friend Duplessis prove him wrong.
You traitorous dog! So, it was indeed poisoned.
And here's the container.
Both of them. I shall not forget this day, Jester, nor your timely warning.
You will not have long to remember, William. One way or another, your time has come. Draw, Duplessis! Draw and get rid of this meddling jester, and then we'll both dispose of William!
Listen! Go to the best dog!
It is the devil's work!
Guards! Help! Help! Guards! Help!
Wait, William!
But the scoundrel is getting away.
And that's what you'd better do before Duplessis soldiers break in here.
I cannot leave without you, my friend.
Don't worry about me. Now get out of here, the back way, and ride straight for Valais. I'll hold off Duplessis' men until you've cleared the grounds. Now get going.
Oui, but I am not afraid to fight.
You'll have your chance, but not here. Now get going, hurry.
Oui, strange jester. May we meet again.
Thanks, Jeff. I guess you materialized me back here just in time.
Yeah, old Burgundy had that sword right over you. But, Captain, what happened to William? Did he get away all right?
Stand by to switch on the microfile.
After the attempted assassination, which was thwarted by an unknown court jester, William of Normandy escaped to Valais, and with the help of King Henry of France, he soundly defeated the armies of Burgundy and Grenoble Duplessis. In 1066, at the Battle of Hastings, William conquered England and became William the Conqueror.
Golly.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You You've all served with valor and honor. Captain Zero and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.